Did you know that faith does not eliminate questions, but faith knows where to take them? And this quote is by Elizabeth Elliot. While we wait in faith, we often question God like, when will I reach a breakthrough? Or when will you heal me? And many other questions that we may have. We do the same thing when we do not know God or have a relationship with Him. We question. It's hard to believe in something that you cannot see, right? We do not see the air, but it's there. We breathe it, and it provides us each day with life. Faith is to believe that what you do not see, the reward of this faith is to see what you believe. And this is a quote by St. Augustine. Well, interestingly enough, this same air we breathe is God's breath. We don't see Him, yet He has breathed into us air into our lungs and provide us with the air that we breathe. Faith is moving forward, and even when things don't make sense, trusting that in hindsight, everything will become clear. And this is another quote by another person, Mandy Hale. We all can admit that we all struggle with our faith from time to time. And the trials of life can affect our ability for us to maintain our faith or make it grow. We must move past those troubles and continue to stay persistent with our faith. In Matthew 17, verse 20, Jesus said, "And He said unto them, because of your littleness of your faith, for truly I say to you, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you will say to the mountain, move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you." Imagine that. Just a little bit, the size of a tiny mustard seed, can create and manifest a miracle. Thus, how much more if we develop it and keep consistent in bringing it to maturity, your faith can be tested, shaken, and tried. And this is often when we question, God, where are you on all this? How many of us have felt this desperation and asked the very same question? Not once, but perhaps several times in our lifetime. These are phrases in life in which everything and anything seems to go wrong. And despite of all of our efforts, we don't seem to catch a break. We feel desolated, rejected, and abandoned. We may feel trapped. We may encounter others judging us, stating, God is punishing her or him. But in reality, God has allowed the enemy to attack us. And other times it is as a result of our own bad decisions. How can we get out of this entrapment of the enemy? Know this, the enemy seeks to make you give up and throw in the towel by giving up on your faith. And this is what he's hoping for. But we feel alone, but are we really alone? And this is where our faith is being shaken to see what we are made all about, and also to determine which God we're going to be serving. Then to add insult to injury, we have been so deeply hurt by others that we seem to lose our faith not only on God, but also in others. And we think that God is nowhere around us to help us. John 16, verse 33 states, "In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world." Today, God is telling us that He overcame whatever struggles we have been dealing with. And if He has overcome, it means that a solution will be found or will soon come. When we feel that we are lacking in faith, we must humble ourselves in our weaknesses in order to receive renewal of faith. We have to be truly vulnerable and admit when our own faith is wavering and when we are losing faith. And this is when we need to go to Jesus Christ to get reconnected. So good news, faith always wins. And we will obtain victory by having faith in God. God bless.